Okay, so I want to talk to Scorpios, the single Scorpios. If you are single, then this message is for you. And I'm going to talk to you according to your dates. Like I'll talk to you from October 23rd to November 21st, right? Why do you always end up in the wrong relationships, or why do your relationships just end abruptly? If we look into this critically, if we are if we are, how do I put this? If we are aware of all of this, it's going to save us a lot, right? Now, let me talk to October 23rd. October 23rd, you mistake intensity for true compatibility. If it feels deep, fast, you jump in. So, because there's intensity between the both of you, doesn't mean that there is actually true compatibility. So, you need to be sure that there is compatibility between both of you before you decide to fully dive in. That's for October 23rd. Now, let's go to October 24th. You bond over shared pain, not shared value. That creates patterns where the relationships fails. So someone can just come and share pains, right, with you, and you just bond quickly with that person. Some persons tend to fall in love with someone because of shared pain. I went through this. This person did this to me. I went through a lot. A lot has been happening to me. And because this person is sharing things like this with you, you tend to bond. And from that bond, it just leads to something deeper without you taking the time to know the person properly, right? If someone comes to you and is complaining about pain that he or she went through, you need to analyze and take your time. Be sure that it's not actually a lie, right? There's always two sides to every story. So before someone comes to you to share pain with you about what someone did or what the person went through, be sure that that's actually fact. And do not just fall for talks, right? So you bond over shared pain instead of shared values. Let the person share values with you. Values. The person should share values with you before you decide to dive in. That's for October 24th. Now, October 25th, you stay longer than you should because of loyalty, not love. That's the trap, right? So that keeps repeating the wrong connections. Like you stay longer than you should. You are seeing that this is not working. You are seeing that you both are not okay together. You are seeing all the red flags, right? You are seeing, I hope you know this is for October 25th. Yes, you are seeing all the bad behaviors. You're seeing so much happening and you decide to stay. Why? Because you are a loyal person. So you want to prove your loyalty by staying in a relationship that you know isn't working out. So because of that, it leads to failed relationships or failed marriages. So you just get comfortable with pain. You just get comfortable with nonchalant behaviors. You just get comfortable when someone isn't doing the right thing. You stay there. You just stay there. So by the time you continue enduring that because you're loyal, it leads to you both getting married, right? So what would happen in the marriage? You think the person would change the behavior that the person was showing you point blank during relationship, during courting, and you think the person is going to change during marriage? Wake up. October 26th. You see potential in people and ignore their present behavior. That's the trap you fall into. Like, you always see potentials in people, but yet they have some nonchalant behaviors, some behaviors that don't just sit right, some behaviors that are not just red flags. These behaviors are red banners. And because you see potential, you think the person seeing potential enough alone is not enough to sustain a relationship or marriage. So you just continue staying because of potential. Someone that doesn't want to change will not change no matter what you do. I can only change when I decide to change. I can only change when I am determined to change. You are not God. You are not the Holy Spirit that you will change a man. So if this person is not willing to change and all you do is sit down and continue staring at the potential while someone is treating you in a rough way because you're loyal, you just continue staying and enduring it, then there's 100% possibility of issues in your relationship, not to talk about marriage. Now, October 27th, you attract people who need healing and you try to fix them. How would it work? Right? When you have someone that needs healing, you're attracting people that needs healing. A man or a woman is talking to you and you are sure this person hasn't healed. And then you think you can fix them. You can fix someone that is not healed. The person has to heal. If the person doesn't heal, how will you fix them? So if you can't fix them in the relationship, is it the marriage you're going to fix them? Someone that isn't healed, how is that relationship going to be? How is that marriage going to be? How can you fix someone that isn't healed? The person should heal and come back. As simple as that. Marriage is not a joke. Marriage is not play. There's no play with marriage. So trying to think that you can fix someone that is not healed, think again. Think again. You can't fix someone that isn't healed. The person needs to heal. Heal from the hurt, heal from the betrayal, heal from whatever happened in his past. If